She said it with sugar on her breath. Asterisk, drink up, honey. Asterisk, the clink of porcelain echoed between us as she set the black mug beside mine. Matching cups. Her favorite set. No cream, no sugar, just the way I liked it. Just the way she used to. She smiled then. That hollow, polished kind of smile you'd see in a pharmaceutical ad. Flashing teeth, no warmth, no soul. I took a sip, slow, watching her over the rim of my cup. Her eyes flickered too quickly, darting like something caged. Excited, maybe, but not out of love. There was too much anticipation in her gaze. Not tenderness. Not care. Her phone lit up, the screen tilted toward me just enough. A message. This incompetent will finally embarrass himself face blowing a kiss, then we'll be free. My heart didn't skip. It didn't crash. Just stilled. She got up, went to the bathroom. The door clicked shut behind her, careless. She never noticed when I switched the mugs. You don't fall out of love all at once. It's slow. A quiet decay, like termites eating away at the structure of your home. You don't see it until the floor gives way beneath your feet. Until you don't recognize your own footsteps in a house that once felt like sanctuary. She had started lingering in hallways with her phone, smiling at something. Someone, that wasn't me. She began locking her screen, deleting her history. At first, it was subtle. Then came the night when she laughed in her sleep, soft, dreamy, and whispered name. Not mine. I lay there, still as stone, staring into the dark. She stirred, clutched the blanket like a child seeking comfort. I didn't move, didn't breathe. It wasn't the first betrayal, but it was the cleanest, the one that didn't even break the skin, yet still carved me wide open. I didn't confront her. That would have handed her the power she thought she already held. I waited. I watched. I collected. So when she offered me that mug this morning, all sweet voice and honey-laced, I knew. She thought she was ending something. She didn't realize I'd already started. The man was predictable. Aren't they always? Tailored suits, charming smirk. Just enough gray at the temples to be seen as sophisticated instead of aging. A walking stereotype of midlife vanity. She once said he wore the same cologne as me. Claimed it was an accident. I said nothing. Just paid attention. Hotel receipts filed under folders named asterisk taxes. Asterisk Venmo transfers marked with nothing but a heart and a period. A toothbrush tucked in her glove box. Once. Even a tie under the passenger seat. Definitely not mine. I ran a search. Tracked him. Private equity. Divorced. 2 kids he barely acknowledges. His Instagram was a museum of ego, yachts, whiskey, and the illusion of conquest. The kind of man who thinks stealing another man's wife is a power play. A prize. I documented everything. And at home, I let her believe she was still the puppeteer. I held her. I smiled when she smiled. Pretended not to notice when she took her phone into the bathroom for 20-minute showers. Then came the Tokyo meeting. Virtual. High stakes. My make-or-break pitch. Suddenly, she became curious. Attentive. She made me coffee that morning. Kissed me twice on the cheek. "You'll be amazing," she whispered, and turned away too fast. I smiled back, and I switched the mugs. 20 minutes into the presentation, her hand twitched, barely noticeable. Her voice wavered, ever so slightly, in the middle of a slide transition. Her skin grew pale. Sweat beaded at her hairline. Her eyes blinked fast, too fast, like she couldn't keep up with reality. I kept speaking. Calm, composed, ice in my veins. Then I stopped, mid-sentence. Silence stretched across the boardroom screen. She turned to me, lips parted, glassy-eyed, confused. I held out her phone, the one she thought I hadn't seen. I opened it, showed her the thread, every message, every photo, every smug little emoji. Her mouth moved, but no sound came. I muted the call. The investors vanished. It was just us now. Her pupils widened. Her body slackened in the chair. Asterisk, what did you do? Asterisk, she croaked. I didn't raise my voice. Didn't look angry. Asterisk, I switched the mugs. Asterisk, My tone was as casual as if I were commenting on the weather. She stared at me, disbelief cracking the mask she'd worn so easily. A single tear traced her cheek, slow and silent. Whatever you put in my drink. Asterisk sedative, maybe? Asterisk I finished for her. Asterisk enough to slow you down, keep you conscious, make you feel small, weak, vulnerable. Asterisk. She fumbled for her phone. Dropped it. You drugged me, she hissed. No. I said, voice razor sharp. Asterisk. You drugged me. I just declined her offer. Asterisk. I reached into the drawer beside us, pulled out a thick envelope, placed it carefully on the table between us. Divorce, I said. Asterisk. Irreconcilable differences. Adultery. Fraud. Asterisk inside with receipts, photos, bank statements, messages, transfers. Proof of her betrayal. She blinked hard, tried to sit up straight, tried to speak. Asterisk in this meeting? Asterisk she managed to whisper. Asterisk went fine. Asterisk I adjusted my sleeve. Asterisk I finished it while you were slowing down. Asterisk then I leaned in, my voice colder than steel. Asterisk I want nothing from you. Not the house. Not the apology. Not your story. Just silence. Asterisk she didn't cry. Not really. Just stared, shoulders folding in, mouth ajar, like the structure of her had finally collapsed. I stood, buttoned my jacket, smoothed the fabric. It felt like shedding skin that had never fit me anyway. On the way out, I passed her mug. Still warm. Untouched. I didn't look back. Didn't need to. Her world had already begun to unravel. She tried to poison me first in spirit, little by little, with indifference, with cruelty, with her silence and secrets. Today, she simply made it literal. But I'd been dying in that house for years. She just gave me the reason I needed to walk out alive. And I gave her a mirror,